Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be showing you guys how to create an interactive assignment in Google Classroom. This is the page for your Google Classroom, but in order to create this interactive assignment, we're going to first have to come over here to your Google Apps. We're going to have to go looking for Google Slides. Now, if you're going to be using Google Slides a lot, I would recommend you move it up. You can leave it pressed and then just kind of slide it up, and it keeps on going up to where you want it. So I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to go ahead and open up Google Slides. I'm going to create a blank assignment or a blank slide. And then I'm going to change the layout. Now here, it can be as basic as a pre-kinder or a kinder assignment all the way to a junior high or high school level assignment. I'm going to show you the basic one like for shapes, but you can very easily modify this and do this for your vocabulary words, for math problems. So let's assume you are going to do an assignment about shapes. I want to center this. I'm going to click here. I'm going to center this and say, so those are going to be the directions. Of course, I'm doing this very basic because this would be for somewhere in the elementary level. You can change the color of the word red to make it more prominent. So you got that. Then here you're going to go ahead and you can actually delete this box here. And we're going to insert a shape. We're going to create a box. All right, and now because I said it was a red box, you can come up here and you can actually change the border on the box. You're going to click on border color, click on red, and you're going to see that it's a little red, but you can actually change that by adding weight to the line. You have a red box, but it's still a little gray, so we can actually click on it again and click on transparent. So you have your red box. Now, at this point, when you assign this assignment to the kids, you don't want the kids to be able to come around and click on the box and move it around or start messing with the letters on your actual directions. So at this point, this is when you want to go ahead and create this as a background so that it's not editable, okay? So I have something called Snippet. Most of you guys should have it on your computers. What you want to do here is you want to grab a snippet of the actual assignment. I am going to actually select the area that I want to become my background. Then I'm going to save this. And then what I'm actually going to do here is, now that I'm done with this, I can actually delete this and delete this. So once you have your background set up, now instead of going in here and clicking insert image, you actually want to click here and insert a background. All right, and you're going to want to go ahead and click on choose the image, and you're going to be under insert, under uploads. And then you're going to go ahead and click on your assignment on the red shapes 1.1. Give it some time and done. And the reason that you want to insert it as a background and not an image is because if you insert it as an image, the kids will still be able to mess with it. They will still be able to adjust it or modify it. But once it is selected as a background, there's nothing that the kids can do to the instruction part of the background that'll mess the assignment up, or that'll modify it in any way. The next thing you want to do is you want to insert some random images. So you just go ahead and click on images. I mean, not random images. You want to insert some random shapes, and I'm going to do a square. And For this purpose, I want to fill it in with red because the instructions were place red shapes in the red box. So that's one shape. I'm going to insert another shape, and you just keep on going with as many shapes as you want to. This is going to be a triangle, but this one, I want to go ahead and change the color of the triangle to, let's say, yellow. At the end, what you want these kids to end up doing is actually grabbing this shape, putting it in the box, grabbing this shape, putting it in the box, and submit it. And that would be your assignment for the day. If you have vocabulary words, on this side you can have the vocabulary words where they are not you cannot modify them, and all the definitions on this side, and do the same thing. You mix and match. You can have an ABC, whatever you want. This is just a basic tutorial on how to create an interactive assignment. But once you have your assignment the way you want it, you want to go ahead and title your presentation here. And we're going to go with Red Shapes 1.1. Once you're done, your assignment is ready to be sent out to the kids. So I'm going to go ahead and close out my Google Slides here. And now I'm back into my classroom. This is the way you actually assign this to your students. You're gonna go into your classwork. I don't have any assignments here, so I'm gonna go ahead and create an assignment. Then I'm gonna title it as Red Shapes 1.1. And then I'm gonna go ahead here and I am going to add or attach the assignment. Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and because I have it saved on my computer or on my Google Drive, I'm actually going to go into my Google Drive and pick that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this. Now what Google does is that it actually goes by your most recent, whatever you've modified most recently. So it makes it easier for you to find your stuff. But in case it's something that you've done before, you can go up here to uploads or my drive or starred, and you can actually look for it because it's already here on my recent. I'm just going to go ahead and click on insert. And then this is where you want to go ahead and change the permissions. This one means that the students can only view it. Now this is good for syllabus or something you don't want the kids to modify. This one is students can edit, but what this means is that when you send it out, if you were to click on this option, when you send it out, everybody modifies the same file. The one you want to click for an assignment is students can make a copy for each other. So we go ahead and click on that one. And then of course you can change your assignment here. You can assign it, you can schedule it, or you can save it as a draft. This one means you're ready to assign it. This one means, you know what, this is something I want the kids to do 2 weeks from now. You can set up a schedule, but for right now, I want to assign it. And then here is where you can actually change who you want it to go to. Now, if it's an assignment that's going to go to all students, of course, I have 3 dummy accounts here. I would send them to all 3. But if this is an assignment that's tailored to specific students, you can actually select or deselect who you want this assignment to go to. For right now, I'm going to send them to all my students. You can give it a point value. This could be an extra credit assignment. Hey, if you finish this assignment, you'll get an extra 20 points. You can actually change that here. You can give it a due date. Let's assume you do want this due by a certain date. You go ahead and you put, I want this by the 28th. So you can actually also add a topic here. This is a shape. So we could go ahead and create a topic. We're going to put shapes. It just makes it a little bit easier for the students to find if they cannot find it. And once you're ready, you can give instructions if you want to. This is optional, but let's assume that this is the way I want my assignment to look. You have the title, you have the actual Google Slides, you have it for all students, the point level, when it's due, the topic, and you're gonna go ahead and click on save. And now your assignment is here. So let's go back to this is where you open up your Google Classroom. On your stream here, you have your assignment that you gave to the students, and here is the actual assignment. You have your students here, and of course your grades. As you can see, I only have one assignment, so I have not graded any. Nobody has turned it in. That's how you create a interactive assignment on Google Slides. Once the kids start turning them in, you'll have them here turned in, 0 out of 3. We have 3 assigned. We can click on this. We have students 1, 2, and 3 who have not done it. When the students create the assignment or actually do the assignment, you'll see them here as turned in, and you can give them a grade and return them to them. I hope this video helped you guys out on how to create an interactive assignment for your classrooms. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. But once again, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe.